Hey, what's going on? This is Marcus from Untitled Oracle, back with another pick a card reading here for you. This pick a card reading is going to be for the full moon of Virgo. And so I have 4 different selections here with 4 different hermit cards. This is the white calcite, okay, with the hermit. This is blue kyanite with introspection. This is the hermit also from this deck. Then we have labradorite. And this is the hermit card. Okay. And then this is the hermit card here. And this is green moonstone. Okay. So take a moment or so just so you can kind of figure out which hermit card or which Virgo card that resonates with you for the full moon in Virgo. I want to do a pre-selected spread for each of the cards, and then we'll do a reading. I'm going to pull some tarot. We're also going to pull some spiritual cards, and we'll get some information on what you should expect for the full moon in Virgo. All right, so take about 20 seconds or so just so you can kind of think about what you want to select for that. Welcome, Group 1. This is back here with the Tao Oracle reading card here with Marcus from Untitled Oracle. For those who chose pile number 1, we have the Hermit here for you, this white calcite. Now, the white calcite stone is known to amplify and cleanse the energy in your environment or around you. Also helps build motivation, also spiritual development. It raises your consciousness, and it also helps to connect with spiritual abilities and psychic abilities, right? So I have a pre-pulled spread for you, for those who chose this Hierophant card. All right, so we have some tarot that was pre-picked for you, and then also some oracle. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords, the Monarch, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's good. That's double 9 energy, because those are 9s that go together with the Hermit. Also, we have the World, Transformation, Past Lives, we have Ordinariness, okay? And then we have Justice, the Painter, which is the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Prince of Cups, okay? So just in general, just going over some of these energies we have here. So what I see here is that you've been doing a lot of working on yourself. And from what I can see here with the Hermit, which is a 9, and then you have the 9 of Swords and also the 9 of Pentacles, there's a lot of things that you've been in your head about, thinking about. And then sometimes you've been keeping yourself up at night, and it almost feels like, it's almost like a backache or back pain or pain that you might feel in the back of your head. But you've done so much work and you've done so much building that you've thought about all the good things that you bring to the table and all the things that you've been working on. And this has helped you to be fruitful and grow. And now you're to a point where you believe in yourself and you see what makes you unique, what makes you special. And during this full moon in Virgo, since this is Virgo, you are going to start working more on the things that are going to be more abundant for you. You're going to work on more of the things that are going to make you healthier. And this is something that you've been working over time. With this 9 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles, this is about someone who worked hard and knows their own individual skills, and their individual skills make them unique. And this is what helps them to make money and to move forward, okay? Now, I see you also have the Monarch here. So as you've been working on these skills, you started off having these nightmares and kind of having bad dreams and things that were kind of keeping you, in that energy where you felt like you always had to work on yourself, or you always felt like things needed to be addressed. But you've been working diligently on this. So now you have the eye of the tiger, and you're working on yourself being your own boss, or it looks like starting your own business of some sort. And you see how you have butterflies here, and there's different butterflies. Butterflies are for transformation. So it looks like you've been transforming, going from this process of, wondering in your mind what's going to happen, what's going to go down, and you're not exactly sure what's going to be next. You're now taking control of things and putting more structure in line. And because of that, you have the 8 of Cups, which is making you had to walk away from any negative energies or anything that you have. And since, like we see here, this is going to be the full moon of Virgo, you have the moon, and the moon shows here the 8 cups. Now, these 8 cups are full, and you're deciding to turn over a new leaf, and you're saying, hey, my goal is to get to the 10 of Cups. So this isn't enough for you. So what you're doing is you're working on yourself and you're saying, hey, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to do everything that I need to get myself to this Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who can make their own money, someone who's trustworthy, someone who believes in themselves. People look up to them and people see them for everything that they're worth. Okay. Now, some of the other energies you have here is the 10. This is the world card, the 10. We are the world. So you've been building enough skills that if you see here, you go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So you're going to have great wealth that's going to come. You're going to have legacy. This is something that's going to outlast you once you pass away, once you expire. People are going to know you for all the things that you've added, all the things that you've given. And this is something that is going to touch the world. A lot more people than just yourself are going to indulge in whatever it is, new creation, or whatever it is that you put together that you're out there propagating and sending that energy for. You have the transformation card here, which if you look at this transformation card, this is the death card. But in the Zen Osho, okay, you see it's a picture of almost like an angel. And the angel is coming and creating power. And you see that they're activating someone who out of the water. And so with this, your transformation, your fires have now, with this blue color, have now been activated by the way that you speak, the people that you talk to and how you talk to them. And this has made you more confident, and this has made people look and respect to you more. Okay, and I see that, with the purple fire that's coming down from the top of the head of this angel or the spirit guide that's coming, you can also see almost like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. So this is saying that, you have these energies that are coming from you, that are coming from the astral realms and the spiritual realms. With that purple energy, this is coming to your crown chakra and it's downloading, and this is giving you knowledgeable energy and things that's going to make you strong and go forward in the future. All right? Now, you have here the past lives card, which is 18. To most decks, this is representative of the moon. But what this is showing is that during this activation that you're receiving, and during everything that you manifested during the full moon, you're actually going to start to recount some of the energies and some of the skills that you had in past lives. And maybe, you might have been someone who's really, really good at math, and you just had no idea where you got your math skill from. No one really taught you. Maybe you're good at languages, and no one ever showed you. Maybe you can, read a map really, really well. And this isn't anything that anyone has ever taught you. So you're going to start to acknowledge that in past lives, this is some energy that's come from you. And you're seeing that this is coming from that astral realm. Okay? And with this eight of Pentacles, this is the ordinariness card. Now, in the ordinariness card, it just has a person that's walking in a field, and everything is green and abundant, and this person is just kind of enjoying the flowers and enjoying the life. Now, to you, this might seem like it's something that's an ordinary thing, but to the world, this is extraordinary. These skills that you're born with, these skills that you have, that you've manifested, in this time, these are things that when other people see them from you, they're going to think they're amazing. This is what's going to set you apart and make you different. Other people are going to look up to you, and they're going to see you as an authority or as someone who's special. This might be something that is every day to you, or it's just a nominal thing that you do all the time. But this is something that's going to be special to you, and it's going to make you stand apart. Right? Now, in some of your other energies here, you have the Justice card, you have the Painter, which is the Queen of Swords, and you have the Filmmaker. So the Justice, just looking at this here, with the Justice card, this person's holding onto the sword with their hands. So they know that things are going to balance out, okay? But at the same time, they're taking a little danger, because if you grab a sword by the hands, you might get cut. But at the same time, depending on how you grab the sword, you may not get cut. You might be able to use that for your own balance. Now, you see the police officer or the authority figure in here is blindfolded. So this person has no idea what's coming to them next. They're just kind of letting the universe take them to the next step and take them in the direction which they lead them, or what their heart leads them. Okay? Now, with the Queen of Swords as the painter, and also the Prince of Cups as the filmmaker, this is just giving that you have a lot of energetic energy. You might be the creative group, the group that's the artists, the painters, the actors, the poets, the writers. Now, this painter is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is typically someone who's really, really sharp, that they use all their wisdom to move them forward. They cut out anything that doesn't work. Now, for the painter, this person has to paint their own picture. They're painting their own story of what they want people to see. And they have to make sure that while they paint it and while they put that idea out there, people are able to see and understand what they're trying to communicate. And if that is necessary, they might have to take the paper and scrap the whole painting if it doesn't feel like it's conveying the information or the energy that they're trying to convey. Right? Now, this also shows that you have a lot of spirituality to you because you have the Prince of Cups. Now, the Prince of Cups in this deck is representative of the Knight of Cups. So this is the filmmaker. So you see with the filmmaker, he has his hands ready. He's getting the scene ready. He's getting the cut ready. And that goes really well with the painter because with the filmmaker or the painter, this is a visual drawing, or this is something that you're making available for other people to see so that they can see what your output is. This is a mental energy that's transformed you, that you're putting out. And you're making that structure, here with this Monarch card. And this is you putting out that energy that you've taken from the inside of yourself. For those who've chosen this Hermit card, you can see the Hermit themselves are walking down the path. And as they're walking down the path, they can see that there's snakes in the front of them, things that could put them in danger. But you're always allowing your light to illuminate the path, and you're not letting anyone tell you anything different or directing you to any different. And so this is definitely something that for you is going to be what leads you forward and what keeps you strong. And as long as you have control of painting the picture of your life, you're going to be in full control, and the beauty is going to be there with you as you create the painting and as you draw the picture. All right, so let's see what other cards we have for you. We have 2 spiritual cards here. We have the Whale and Orca Elders. Then we have the Messengers. Right. So just first, looking at the Messenger energy, have the Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. All right. So just as we mentioned before, you have the Transformation card, which is bringing harmony and balance to you, and it's changing how you feel about yourself here, right? And then you also have the Justice card. And the Justice card is all about balance. It's about evening the scales. It's about things balancing themselves out, and the karma that has been gained balances out and evens things. Okay, so this is saying that you, being in this Virgo energy, and in the divine, the Virgo sign is actually called the Divine Messenger. So during this time, you're going to have this energy that's going to come down to you, that's going to be downloaded, that's going to be that messenger energy. This is going to be the inspiration that's given to you from the universe to help you inspire others and to help you so that you can give back to the people. Sometimes people go through rough lives, and as they go through these rough lives, this energy that they have within them is actually meant to kind of be a guide and kind of be like a introduction to what you're supposed to teach people and what you're supposed to show. As you see with this person, they're divinely guided. They have all these ellipses coming from their head, which is that wave of energy coming. That's the download that's coming from the heavens or from the universe or from the astral realms. You see the divine wings they have, okay? That's coming and that's floating, and then the energy is transferring down into the earth. Right? Now there's a similar message here, okay, with the Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Now with this, what I take from this is you getting the message from the universe, from the astral realms. And this is you taking the energy, learning from it, and now as you're receiving it as your antenna and your third eye, with the Orca energies, this is on the earth, this is under the water. So this is you actually transferring this message. This is actually you sharing it with the world. Now, when you share your song, when the frequency goes deep, people's emotions are deep within inside. And sometimes people have changes that go through their life that they're not sure exactly why it happened the way it did, but this is things that are divinely shared. Now, as you might know, the whale, when it goes deep into the ocean and it communicates with other whales, it makes a loud sound, which is a big, big vibration. It's a big, loud noise that even though we're above the water here, we can actually hear it while they're communicating underneath the water. So this is saying that you're meant to make a big splash. You're meant to make a big communication. And with the way things are nowadays, the biggest ways to communicate are through film and movies or through painting and art. And so this is saying that you're going to have that inspiration from your paintings or from your artistry. And this is going to be all as you receive those downloads And as you'll start to now appreciate more of the wonderful person that you are, what makes you unique, you're going to be able to share that energy with other people. Okay, so we have emotions are running high, super moon. And then we have look at the bigger picture. So these energies are perfect for you. Now, with the emotions are running high, water, deep water, the majority of people's body is 70% water. Okay, so with this moon coming, this is going to move people's emotions. As I mentioned before, the Virgo, the moon, full moon of Virgo, this is about your wealth. This is about your job. This is about your health. So this is something that if you culminate or if you do your moon rituals, this is going to change the emotions and it's going to have a big effect. That's why that emotion is running high, because this is going to have a big effect because of the moon that it's in. If you choose to look at the bigger picture, as you can see, you're going to be the filmmaker. And you just got to point your arrow and shoot. It says full moon in Sagittarius. So, possibly there's something that if you're putting the energy in now, and if you're putting your manifestation in now during the full moon of Virgo, as it grows and as it grows, once we get to full moon of Sagittarius, you'll be able to see what's the culmination. Maybe this is you writing your own movie, or you writing your own play, or maybe you're working on a painting that you're willing to show, or if you're an artist, maybe you have a collection of art that you're going to put together a gallery and you're going to start showing it at your own gallery, within that full moon of Sagittarius time frame. Right? So we have the cauldron. The cauldron is number 50. Okay, this is about inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal. Okay, this is about consecration, containing, rejuvenation, and discerning wisdom. So this goes right along with everything that we have here. As you're getting your divine messages coming down from the universe, this is you taking everything into a cauldron and you're building this all together. And you're trying to figure out how to mix it perfectly so that you can share this information. Now, that inner alchemy, this is also part of the transformation that you have. This is also part of you with this Nine of Pentacles. You're changing your inside. You're mastering your yin and yang energies on the inside to balance yourself so that you can go forward and be able to share with the world, what's best for you. And then last but not least, we have the approach. Okay, the approach is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So this is a new process. This is a new start. Okay, and if you see here, there's a square in the corner, which is about the 4 sides, which is that emperor energy or the monarch energy that we had here. So this is about you creating structure, okay, advancing, a warm reception, prosperous conditions, increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival. So you see, you're creating the nice path, okay, with the red carpet that's inviting you to the abundance. And you see, you got the Japanese blossoms that are inviting you that direction for everything to go well. So this is just all about you making those choices about how you're going to take this new energy that you've projected and that you've created, and how are you going to express it? How's the picture going to come out? How is the video going to be filmed? If you're a painter or an artist, how are you going to produce this and show this with the lighting, with the angles, with the colors? And so this is just showing you that just starting that new path as the 19, 1 plus 10, 9 is 10. And now you just have to walk the path to abundance. Okay? All right, so this is all I have for my Pile 1s. I hope that you guys enjoy. Definitely take your time, like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. What's up, Pile 2? This is Marcus from King Lion Oracle's back. And for those who have chose the introspection card with the blue kyanite stone, this is your reading. This is your pre-selected deck. Now, for those who chose the blue kyanite's about meditation, also helps to build psychic abilities. It also helps you with your dreams. And so if you put this near your bed, this helps you with dreams and for you to be able to connect, do the astral realms. Also helps you connect more with the angels, higher self, helps to build intuition, and also assists with communication of your guides and also manifestation. So if that's something that you were looking to work on during this full moon of Virgo, you selected the right pile, and this one's for you. All right? So if you see with this card here, with the introspection card, you see that there is a goddess here who's walking through the path. She has her light lit. And then she has beautiful flowers that's on the path here as she's walking. Now, as she's looking in introspection, she's not really paying attention to anything but her path. And so this is you working on yourself, and you're not letting anything get in the way, or any dangers or anything block your own introspection, your own growth. Right? So from the pre-selected pile we have here for you, let me see what energies we have. Right, so put this up here. Right, so for the LightSeers pile, we have the Four of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, we also have the Empress card, we have the Chariot. So you have some really good energies here. Right. Also, we have the Queen of Cups, the Receptivity card. We have the Eight of Wands with traveling. We have the Seven of Cups, projections. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Really good energy there. You got double Queen energy. Right. And we see here we have the Dominion card. This is the Two of Wands. We have the Eon. This is the Judgment card. Okay, so that's some synchronicity. You have the 2, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. All right, you have the Strength card. All right, now in this deck, this deck goes particularly close with the Thoth deck. So in this deck, Strength is 11, and the Justice card is number 8. Right, so just looking off the surface here, I'm seeing here that you've had a lot of growth. You had some regrets in the past that, you kind of had to let a few things go and let those emotions go. And during this time that you've been sitting to yourself and you've been doing the introspection, I can see here from the Receptivity card, you might have taken some time to meditate, to grow, to take in that energy and take that meditation energy in. Now, if you see this card with the Receptivity, it's a picture of a lotus. Okay, and the lotus is receiving that energy, which is coinciding with the third eye. Now, with the lotus grows all the way from the bottom of the pond, and it's all the way in the dirt. And as it's growing, it gets the sun energy, and it raises itself up until it sprouts open and reaches the top of the water. So that energy is starting from what I could see here, that you've taken this energy in, and this is almost like it's awakened your Kundalini energy. It's going all the way down your spine, and it's helping you to build all of your chakras. Now, for you to have all of your chakras work, your root chakra has to be strong. And so no matter how many, good thoughts you have, how psychic you are, your powers won't activate until your root chakra is activated. So I can see that the download that you've been very receptive. And this has started from the root chakra. This is going all the way up to your third eye chakra and out to your crown chakra. And you're able to take that energy. This is part of what you released. You're releasing some of that bad negative energy, maybe questioning yourself and feeling like you weren't making the right decisions or weren't doing the right thing. This has helped you to release this energy and kind of bring back more of that childlike energy, being happy, looking at the good things instead of the bad, and maybe reminiscing or maybe even thinking about some of the happier times that you had in the past when you weren't regretting and when you weren't looking at the bad side of everything. Now, this has helped you to create structure in your life. And that structure in your life, you might have a strong group of friends that you're able to dance, you're able to enjoy yourself with. You might have been able to buy a house on your own, or maybe you're in the process of working on buying yourself a home. And maybe that's part of what you've been manifesting during this time. In the full moon of Virgo, this is about building your wealth. This is about your health. Everything that's kind of culminated from your birth till now. That energy is continually growing. And so just showing here with the symbols, you can see that this person is dancing and they're having a good time. And you see there's 7 discs on the symbols. So that's you planting that soul, that energy, kind of like planting, like the 7 of Pentacles, you planting the seed and letting it grow. Now, while you've been letting it grow, you've just been manifesting it. And with the Empress energy, this is energy that everything is going to grow and it's going to go well. You see, we have the full moon here. You have the Empress energy, which is growing. So you're birthing something. This could be a new project. This could be a new business. Possibly this might even be you manifesting, getting your own home, as we mentioned before. But you're growing from all of this. And this is good energy that you have since you decided to let go of those past energies you had and the regret that you might have had in the past. Now, I'm getting big vibes here that you might be getting a new job, or you may be moving and traveling to a new distance, a new place, or a new destination. Now, with the Chariot card, you have a person that's on top of the chariot, and they're not holding on to anything. Okay, and you see that they have the white horse and the black horse is kind of leading things. This person's not holding any reins. They're not controlling the destination at all. They're kind of just letting the universe take them. And with that red energy in the back, that's the passion. Okay, that also represents passion. That represents fears. But your fears are being quelled because of the water that's in the background is all purple. So this is all mental acuity. This is you downloading from the ethereal realms and you having that purple energy that you got into your crown chakra that's telling you that things are going to be good and things are going to work out for you. And so in this time that you've been downloading this energy, this is putting you on this new journey, which definitely you can see with the Chariot card and also with this traveling card. You know, you might be finding a new job or something that it might be having you to go on a new path. There's a little person that's here, that's traveling, and they're following this whole path. They have to go through this mountain. Now, things might be cloudy on the path. You might not be exactly sure what's going to go down or how it's going to go down. But the good thing is you have the sun in the background, okay? And the sun in the background is letting you know that things are illuminated. Things are going to work out for you. Things are going to be bright. You're going to have positive energy that's on your side. Right? Now, with the Seven of Cups, this is projections. Now, this particular deck, the projections card is for you to find your own identity, like you've been doing with the introspection, and you're happy with the person that you are. You're not trying your best to be someone else. As you can see, this person's looking at that person, but they're projecting what they want this person to be like. And this person's looking at that person, and they're projecting what they would like for this person to be. So you're finding your niche. You're finding your space in the world, and you know exactly what you want to be. So you're not letting anyone project what they want for you to be or what you want to be or what they are trying to direct and control you to be. And you have that synchronicity here. You have a 7 here and the 7 with the Chariot. So you have a lot of power over your future. You have a lot of control over it. Okay. Now you have also the Queen of Pentacles, or in this deck is the Queen of Rainbows. Now this Queen of Rainbows, as you see, is very, very in control. She's sitting on top of a lotus flower. Now, I think that this is really cool that you have 2 queens, right? Now, you have this Queen of Cups, which is supposed to be the receptivity, which the Queen of Cups represents, also you being very instinctual, also you being very psychic, being very intuitive. So this person, as they built that astral plane energy down to their root chakra and grew up now to the third eye chakra, the Queen of Pentacles has now mastered the third eye chakra. And you see she's now sitting on top of this lotus. And you see how the lotus is here? So now that this energy is manifested and cultivated, she's sitting on top of the energy and she's just meditating. She's in her own bubble. She's made everything around her nice and abundant and strong. The Queen of Pentacles is about someone who's very resourceful. They're very good with their money. They're able to make anything grow. They're very controlled. This is a person that, as soon as you walk in the house, they have a hot plate of food ready for you, even if you ask for it, if you're not. So they're always willing to do things for you. They're always in control, and they're feeling like they're nice and respected because of the fact that their home is always comfortable. So because their home's always comfortable, they're always willing to bring someone in and make them comfortable also. So this double queen energy is definitely, where I see yourself kind of directing during this full moon in Virgo. Right? So you also have the Strength card. Right? Now, the Strength card is a fixed energy. I absolutely love this card because as you see, this person is trying to contain a lion. Lions are fixed energy. They're sign Leos. So this is a statue that's immovable. So it's kind of saying that, in the past you might have had some thoughts about yourself that were kind of ingrained, kind of like a statue, but you've been able to manifest with this ring, the infinity ring over there, for things to change. So now you can see they're starting to break through that shell. You see the fixed emotions starting to break and starting to crack. And this person's loosening up those fixed emotions. And now you're starting to have more inner strength and you're able to believe in yourself that whatever you choose and whatever energy you decide to go to, you can manifest that and you have the power and control to make it happen. All right, so you have the Eon card. The Eon card is justice. This is you getting a second chance to kind of show, what we're meant to be here on this earth. As you see this person, this is a representative of them going to the wall where a bunch of soldiers or people have died, and this is their ancestor looking at the name and looking for the name of the ancestor. But if you see the reflection has, some 1930s clothing or some 1800s clothing. And so when you're remembered by your family, did you do the maximum of what you were put here on your earth for? Did you maximize your soul's purpose? Did you do what your soul was calling you to do? And so this is that calling that's telling you that during this time frame, things are going to go. And as you see, the horn that right there just kind of confirmed things there for you. And so as you see, there's the city in the background, and then there's water in between. So this is you finding out what your goal is. Okay, you're going to use that emotion to get to the structure and to get to where all the people are, where all the energy is, right? And then you have Dominion, right? So the Dominion, this is the Two of Wands. This is representative of you kind of looking out on the earth, saying to yourself, what can I do next? With the skills and the powers that I've been granted, that the universe has given me, what can I draw? What can I create? And as you see, this person is standing next to a horse, and that horse, similar to the chariot, is your vehicle, which is going to get you to the next path, which is going to get you to the next plane. So what are you going to do to get yourself there? What energies are you going to put there? How are you going to manifest this to happen? All right. So we have some spiritual cards here for you. All right. So we have the 7 Star Sisters, and we have Called. Right. So I'm going to start with this Called card just because it connects kind of with the Eon. The soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Right? So if you see here, as I mentioned, you have the downloads that came from the universe that strengthen all of your chakras. And now that you were able to strengthen all your chakras and get the energy to the third eye, this is bringing that Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay? And this is making you see all the powers that you have and everything that makes you unique. So now that you're being called to master your skill, okay, your soul gifts and training, is time to step up. You're now stepping through a portal. And this portal, as I mentioned before, is a journey that you're taking. Okay? There's a journey that you're taking that you're going to have to undertake, where you're going to go through this portal now. And you see all the colors that's there. All the colors are similar. They're similarly reminding me of this Chariot card, where you're seeing all these different colors that's being manifested, and it's showing you that you don't have to try to control the situation, because the universe is directing you. This energy is being called to you. Again, with the Eon card, this has been manifested. The universe is asking you, what are you going to do with your soul's calling? When people remember you, what are they going to remember you for? So the universe is sending that energy, which again, you have the purple cloak that's representative of psychic power, royalty, spirituality, and it's asking, what are you going to do? You're walking into this new galaxy that is uncharted territory that you're not aware of, that you haven't exposed to, and you're just wondering, what are you going to do with it, and how are you going to leave your mark on the world? Here, the 7 Star Sisters. So as you see here, this is birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So what this card means is that you actually have a big connection to the astral realm. The 7 Star Sisters is representative of you having other spirit guides from other realms that you have access to, that you're able to talk to. And sometimes you might have very, very vivid dreams that come to you. And, you might have people giving you messages within your dreams. Now, I also see that it says you're birthing creations. So you see you have this Empress card here, which you see the moon. So you're being divinely protected while you're creating this creation. So this is something that you have multiple spirit guides that are helping you, multiple galaxies. As you see, these cards go together. You're stepping through this portal because you're supposed to be out here in the galaxy with your 7 Star Sisters that are there to assist you and to help you birth whatever new creation you're creating. So you just got one Moonology card for you. That's all that came out. And it's time to release the negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Now, the funny thing about this full moon in Scorpio is actually a really psychic sign. Okay. Now, releasing that negativity, that actually is part of that transformation, because the Death card is the transformation card. Now, if you notice the purple color, This goes along with the purple color that's on the cloak. This is with the purple color that's in the chariot. All right. And so as you release that negativity, that's when that download's going to come. That's when all the energy is going to come that's going to move you and make you strengthen your root chakra, and everything will rise to your crown chakras for your benefit. All right. And I love synchronicity. So you have the joyous. Okay, this is number 1358. 5 plus 8 is 13. Again, as I mentioned with the death card, that's 13. That's that full moon of Scorpio. This is happiness, delight, interaction, open communication, goodwill, friendly, persuasion, and self-expression. So with this here, you see that there's a bunch of different lotuses. Okay, so look at the theme of the lotuses. Okay, and you have the lotus here with the Queen of Cups. So this lotus here has dragonflies. Dragonflies are about good luck. Dragonflies, they move quickly, okay, and they're hard to catch. So it's almost like, for you to have good luck, for you to catch a dragonfly, you have to have good luck, and everything has to be in line perfectly for you to catch a dragonfly. You see you have 3 dragonflies here, okay? You also have the Empress, which is the number 3. So this is divine creation. This is divine energy. This is that transformation energy and you being happy with the future that you're creating, with the energy that you're making. Okay, so you have that Queen of Cups energy that's kind of watering the flowers and watering life. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the flowering, which, as you can see, the lotus is opening up and flowering. And lastly, we have enthusiasm. Okay, you just can't make up this. So you see, this is a spirit guide that's looking down on you, and they're happy for you because you're starting to get the messages. You're starting to receive the energy that they're dropping off and giving to you. Okay, this is about self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, and a positive response. So all of these energies are now flowing through you and coming to you. And you see a spirit guide, number 16 again. 1 plus 6 is 7. You have the Chariot here. You have the projection card, not letting people project how they think you should be to you. This is all coming down. And with this enthusiasm that you have, okay, this is also going to give you a lot of power to manifest. Also, another sign here. There's a lightning bolt and there's a square. So you see the lightning bolt, in the Tower card, that lightning bolt strikes you in the head and it makes you totally change how you look at everything. And then the square is 4 sides. And when you think of that, you think of the Emperor. This is you taking more control, putting things in line, and creating your own future. All right? So this is for my pile 2s. I want to thank you for your time reading, listening to the reading. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, my pile 2s. What's up, my pile 3s? This is Marcus back from King of Lions Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading for you. And for those who have chose the pile 3, I have here the Hermit card. And for those who chose the Labradorite Stone, okay? Labradorite Stone is what they call the Sorcerer's Stone. The Labradorite Stone is to help you connect with spirit guides, help you to build your connective energies to the spirit realm. Also, it's a grounding stone that at the same time, while it grounds you, it clears energy, and it also connects you to your psychicness. This helps with clear dreams. This also helps you to build your clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairgustance. And so this is a very powerful stone. So for those who have chosen the Hermit card here, right, as you can see with this person, they're kind of perched on top of a mountain. Okay, and they had a long path that they've walked, and now they're on the top of this mountain, and they've taken some time to sit and try to figure out what's the best thing for them, what's the next step, and they've used their own light and their own intuition to kind of lead the way. And you see with the green color, this intuition that's built with them, is actually shooting from the heart chakra. Now, for those who might know a little bit about meditation or yoga, your heart chakra is your biggest chakra that has the most receptive energy for psychicness. So when people think of the psychic activity and power, they always think of the third eye chakra, which is true, but your heart chakra is actually stronger. The message actually goes to your heart chakra. You see in your heart that sends the energy to your gut, and then it goes up to your third eye for you to be more receptive. So for these people here might have a lot of psychic ability. Some of these people that have chosen this pile, you might have some psychic powers, might read cards, or what may have you. You might be into astrology. Okay. I see you have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the Ace of Pentacles. I also see you have the Four of Rainbows, which is the Four of Pentacles. You have the Magician card. You also have here Understanding, which is the Page of Cups. And then you have the Ten of Cups. All right, you have the Four of Pentacles. So you actually have the Four of Pentacles twice. So that means something big here. You have the Seven of Wands. And then you have the Prince of Swords, which in this deck is actually the King of Swords. Okay? And then we'll go over those energies here for you. All right? So the first thing that I see here is that you have the Two of Pentacles. It looks like you've been balancing some things out during this full moon of Virgo. You're going to have some things that are balancing out here for you that you've been struggling to kind of keep a balance. But as you can see, things have been kind of rough, and you see that the person has, the water around them bouncing around. Waves are kind of crashing up against the rocks, so things have kind of been rough and kind of been tough for this person. And in the background, the ship's coming in, okay? So this is something that, with that energy, you've been balancing things, and you've kind of weathered the storm. Now, with the rainbow, this is saying that this situation has helped you now to kind of balance out all of your chakras and to help balance your situation so that you kind of know what's best or what's next for your future, okay? And usually with the rainbow, at the bottom of the rainbow is usually a treasure. Now, next you have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, this is representative of someone who's doing work, who's very vigilant, they're very sharp, they're looking to learn more information at all times. Now, this Page of Pentacles, this Page of Swords looks a little devious. They look like they might have, some plans that they're working on, possibly some negative plans, or who knows here, right? But with this Page of Swords, this person is ready for something new. They're ready to take the step forward. They're ready to do what's next. On the end of their sword, they actually have a blue jay. Now, blue jay is a representative of you being very weary of negative people who might have things for you. So this might be the reason why they have that look. Okay? You have the Knight of Wands. This is about taking positive action for your passions. So this is you moving towards your future and your positive choices. Now you see there's a volcano in the background, and even though there's a lot of danger, and even though you can see that there's a lot of molten lava coming and things are hot and dangerous, this person still is within all of the growth. They're within the abundance, and they're moving forward with passion. Okay, and you see the red energy, that's for passion and love, and then they have the yellow with this, which is for action. All right. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So this Ace of Pentacles, this is saying that this full moon in Virgo is something that's going to birth you a new creation, possibly something in the 3D that you can physically touch. So this might be some money. This could be an inheritance. This could be a new car. This could be a new house. But this is something that definitely in the 3D you will be able to see and touch. Now, you have some good indicators here because you have the mushroom, which is a sign of good luck. This is a sign of groundedness and being connected to the earth and the earth realms and good energy, because even though not everyone likes mushrooms, mushrooms are really good energy and they're very helpful to the immune system and to the body. You also have the hare. Now, the hare survives because anytime that it sees any kind of danger, it moves quickly and it makes quick, sharp motion. It makes quick decisions. And so it's able to move and it's able to live a long life because of making those quick decisions. And then if you look at the buck, this buck is the alpha male. This is the buck that in the universe, if all the other animals were to see it, this would be the male that they would want to create with. This would be who they would want to propagate their energy forward with that big sun energy there in the middle. Okay? So definitely I can see that you've been balancing some things out. You've been doing a little bit of research and just kind of looking at things here, just looking above. In this time that you have the Two of Pentacles, that you've been balancing things out, it looks like you might have been saving your money, possibly being a little miserly. With this person, they're kind of hoarding things, but this is in a negative sense, right? Now, possibly you have some skills that you need to share with the world, and you've been holding this energy back, okay? And you've been holding this energy to yourself. Now, you also have the Four of Pentacles here. Now, this Four of Pentacles is more representative of your power, showing what you have. So this is you advertising and billboarding yourself and saying, hey, look what I can do. You know, you're actually putting yourself out there, okay? Fours are about structure. And since you have double fours here, you know, this is letting me know here that you have that angel energy in the back that's working for you, and that number 44, something is coming in your future that's going to work out for you. And it looks like this Ace of Pentacles that's working out for you is going to be something that's going to be really beneficial. Right now, it's amazing. You have the Existence card, which in this Osho Zen Tarot deck is the Magician. Now you can see that you have also the Ace of Pentacles, which is a 1. So you're manifesting and creating your own universe. So you see this person, they're sitting on top of a lotus flower and they're naked. Anytime that you see a card where the person is naked, this means that you're open to anything, that almost anything is possible, and that you're willing to absorb the energy from the universe, and that it won't have any problems for you to be able to receive it because you don't have any clothes or anything that's stopping you from being able to absorb this. They're sitting on top of a lotus, and this lotus is green. So they're sitting on top of the lotus leaf, and this is letting you know that you're receptive to anything that's coming and that you can create whatever you want. The universe is very vast and the universe is very abundant. You see there's blue in the back and there's purple. So this blue just lets me know that you're speaking things into existence. You know, you're manifesting it by either writing it down and then speaking into existence, positive speech. You know, this is you making good connections with people and kind of creating things happening. And then with that purple energy surrounding the blue, this is saying that you have divine energy that's helping you. So maybe you've been downloading and getting some downloads that's within you, that's strong. And you've been manifesting more and more now that you can kind of see these things. Okay? Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is understanding. So you're coming to this understanding now that all the power is within you and that you need to stop holding back like you have with the Four of Miser card, the Four of Pentacles, and you're manifesting things now. So now it's just up to you to just step through the gate. It's, you know, now you see all the other animals. Okay, now these are doves. These are representative of the spirits. So as you might be having some very vivid dreams that are coming to you, and the dreams might be telling you different things, or maybe you've been staying up at night because you're not able to be aware of what these dreams are telling you. But the connection you have is this is the page telling you that you need to go out there. You need to go and experience it. The Page of Cups is about a surprise that might come. These are also representative of messages that you might see. So, just seeing these pictures of these doves, might have an angel feather that falls, a feather that falls out of nowhere while you're doing something. Wherever you see a feather, that's kind of confirmation that Spirit's there with you and Spirit's letting you know that things are going to work well. And you have to be optimistic for the future and what's going to come. All right. Now, this is right beneath, again, the Knight of Wands. So this is telling you that when this new passion comes in, this new thing that might come, this could be you, starting a new passion project. Maybe you starting a new meditation or some type of new project, like an art project, or maybe writing something that you just need to walk through, have confidence, and chase the passion, and things are going to be beneficial to you. Okay? Now, underneath the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Now, as you see the Ten of Cups, as I mentioned before, this is the heart being happy. Okay, the 10 is representative of a new cycle, which goes back to the manifestation of the magician, and you see that energy is coming, and it's going to the third eye. Now, with dolphins, the way that they communicate in the water is they actually make different sounds, and they use actually sonar to be able to talk to each other, to make each other aware of possible danger, and also of good things that are coming, like food or things of that nature. And dolphins are also very loving and very helpful towards humans. So this is telling you that your third eye is communicating with you and is going to send you some good messages for you to be able to manifest the destiny that you want. And the full moon of Virgo, this is going to be the perfect time for you to start that manifestation. Whether or not you do some moon rituals, light yourself a candle, or maybe meditate, or, there's a lot of different things that people do out there. But this is telling you this is going to bring you a happy family. This is going to bring you good times. This is going to bring, the group that you're around is going to be very happy with you, and you're going to have those happy memories. Right? Now, I see here that you have the Seven of Wands, which is Valor. Now, and you see as this card, this person, they're picketing for what they believe in. You know, they're going out there and they're preaching and they're saying, hey, I want equal rights, or hey, this is what I want. This might be something that you're working on, and maybe you're not getting respect for the skills that you have. And you're in a great position to protect yourself and to be able to tell people what you want and manifest what you want. So have that valor, go out and grab the bull by the horns and get what you want. Take the world by the horns and say, this is what I need and this is what I want. All right? Now, I love this card. This is the Hacker. Right, the Hacker is in this deck is the Prince of Swords, but this is actually the King of Swords. So with this, the Hacker, he puts together all of these different ideas, and if you think of the Matrix, they're able to go within the Matrix. They're able to change the patterns of everything, and they're able to make things happen that no one else would be able to happen. To make happen because of the fact that they have these skills. So this is almost like the Magician court card. They're hacking into life. They're making things happen. You see, the person's covered in green, so that's representative of the heart chakra. Okay, they have great communication skills. You might be a really, really good person on the computer. Might be very technical, and so this is you saying that you're gonna kind of take that life hack and use your power and your valor to move yourself forward and create the life that you choose and manifest that. Okay? So I'm going to see what kind of spiritual cards we have for you. All right? So we have Star Ancestors. This is Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. Okay? And then we have Earth Pulsing, Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time and Nature. All right? So from what I'm seeing here with this first card, Star Ancestors, this may be something that you may have some connection in astral life or in the past life to Egypt. As you can see, you have Osiris in the background, and you have the Egyptians here, and you also have the Horus represented here. So maybe take some time to do some research in your family line. You might have some ancestors connected to Egypt, or maybe in a past life, when you do some meditation and talk to your spirit guides, they may be able to give you some of that information. And that's going to help you to manifest some of the things that you have. Now, it's possibly that you have some power that you're not aware of. Maybe this is something that during the full moon of Virgo is going to come out. Now, again, full moon Virgo is about building your wealth, building your spirituality, building your health. So maybe if you get a new exercise plan or exercise regimen, maybe this helps your health, and maybe you'll start to be able to see these things that are within you that you're not aware of. Right? You have Earth Pulsing, right? Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time and Nature. So you may just have to go out into nature and just take some time to connect. You see this person's laying down in the field, okay? Now, is it a coincidence that the person laying down in the field, they look like they're also from Egypt, or they might be also from that time frame? I don't think so. I think there's a big connection. So I would definitely take some time to kind of look into that there, okay? Take some time to go into nature and connect. Right? Don't let pride get in the way. Full moon Leo. Okay, and then also we have you and your loved ones are safe. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that you have a good connection to the loved ones, especially here with the Ten of Cups. And this is saying that that everything that you're manifesting here with the new opportunity that's coming with the Ace of Pentacles, you taking time to look into yourself, you fighting for what's right. This is going to say that this is going to make sure that your loved ones are safe. So during this time that you're waiting for your manifestations to come, take some time, humble yourself, continue manifesting, and continue meditating, and things are going to be beneficial to you and for you. Right? We have Contemplation. It's the number 20 card. This is about gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. So, again, this is similar to the Hermit card. Okay, so you see that this person, they're all alone within the woods, and the moon is there, and there's darkness. They can't really see what's in front of them. So at any time, there's a danger around the corner. There could be a tiger in there. There could be any warthog or what may have you, or a snake, and they can't really see what's going forward. So you just want to take some time to be slow, peaceful, calm. Take some time and meditate. Let things come to you and let them build. So then you have decrease, right? This is decline, cutting back, frugality, contraction, letting go. Less is more, resourcefulness, a sacrifice. So usually whenever a door closes, a window opens. So this might have been something that happened to you in the past. 4 plus 1 is a 5, so this is some change that's coming to your life, right? Now, if you see here in these little pictures here, this looks like a mountain. So it looks like there might be some mountains that you have to climb. Just kind of looking at this too. You have the volcano, which is kind of similar to that mountain. So you have this new opportunity that's coming with the Ace of Pentacles. And this is something that you're going to be able to see in the future, 3D. But there may be something that you have to release that's stopping you from getting this manifestation. Maybe this is an old job that you're working that they don't appreciate you. Maybe this is an old relationship that you don't appreciate. Maybe you have roommates that you live with that you're not getting along with and they're slowing down your process. Maybe you're in a partnership and that business isn't working. What are you going to do to make sure that your blessings come to you? So I think that, as long as you work on this and like it says, cut back, let go, and that frugality again, you got the 4 Pentacles twice with the miser, okay? Maybe you have to just save some money, cut back, and things are going to be beneficial to you, all right? So this is what I have for you, my Power 3s. I hope the best for you for all your manifestations for the full moon of Virgo. And again, like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys again in any future videos. Peace and take care, my Power 3s. Welcome back, my Power 4s, here from King of Lions Oracle. All right, for those of you who chose the green moonstone, all right, this is the Hermit card that was selected. All right, so it looks like a lot of you have now reached the top of the mountain, doing your internal research and looking on the inside to get some of your research and some of your internal guidance. Now, for full moon in Virgo, a lot of us have taken some time to be alone and taken some time to think about the future. And it looks like you're at the top of your game and that your next step is going to possibly be a dangerous step, but you've taken some time to think about it. Now, those who chose green moonstone, this is a stone of love, possibly self-love, also fertility. This also helps intuition, also for those who are interested in magic, and it's also a protective stone. It also encourages us to be with the natural rhythms of life and also gives empathy and assists in acceptance of love. All right, so let's see what energies we have for some of the tarot cards that we've picked here. We have some of these cards here. All right, so we have the Star. We have the Lovers. Well, definitely some love energy here. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. Playfulness, which that is the Page of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles with abundance. We have 2 of Cups, which is friendliness. And we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is ripeness. All right, also, we have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so in this deck, the Knight of Cups is actually the King of Cups. All right, so just looking into this here, for those who chose pile 4, looks like there is a love message or something that has to do with love here. Now, what I see initially here is that with this energy here with the 5 of Pentacles, this is about worry. This could be about physical worry. This could be about worrying about your money. But Pentacles have to do directly with your either your physical body, or they can also have to do with your money. And you also have the 5 of Swords, which is defeat. All right. Now, just looking at the 2 of these here, you have 5-5. So that's an angel number of change. So things are going to change for you soon. You're on the top of the mountain, and as I mentioned to you, your next step may be a dangerous step. And so possibly you've been having some health problems, and you're wondering when things are going to be better for you. The wonderful thing about the full moon in Virgo is the full moon in Virgo is about fixing your health, strengthening your health. It's about hard work, manifesting your goals, and it's also about setting yourself forward for the future. Okay? So with this 5 of Wands, I see that you have some worry, but as you see, the Hermit card is looking down towards the person who's worried. And I think that this is you working on a new plan. This is you setting up a new health regimen, possibly going to the gym. Maybe you started doing some new healthier skills to strengthen the body and to make the body stronger. Right? Now, you've seen this Five of Swords. It looks like the person's at a casino and they've kind of been taking a gamble with their health. Okay? Now, with this being right next to the Star card, from what I can see here, there's healing coming on. So you might have had some health problems that were going on, and now your body's coming through that healing. Okay, spiritually, you kind of wished upon a star, and you've had the wishes come in, and you're going to start to see that more during the full moon of Virgo, that your health is going to rejuvenate and things are going to work out for you. Now, the main reason why this is going to work out for you is because you have self-love. Right? Now, the Knight of Cups in this deck, this is actually the seducer. So this can be seen for me in two different ways. You may be getting your emotions together because you have more self-love and you decide, you know what, I want to go out and I want to find that significant other. I want to find, the love of my life. So you're working on making a glow up, getting your body straight, getting your body strong, making sure your body's nice and healthy, just so that you can move forward and you'll be able to take advantage of, possibly meeting someone who cares for you. At the same time, the more that you work on your health is going to be better for you in the long term. And that's going to bring out the true version of yourself. But, don't make a glow up because of the fact that you're trying to meet a new person, because that person might not appreciate you for who you are. So at the end of the day, I still want you to make sure that you make that wise decision. Okay? Now, with this line, we have the Star for healing. You have the Lovers, right? Now, if you look at this picture of the Lovers, there's a picture of Aries, right? And Aries is actually in love and kissing here, Aphrodite. Now, in this, with the Lovers card, it's about love, but it's also about making wise decisions. It's about making life decisions, okay? So possibly you may be in a relationship that is not healthy for you, because with this situation with Aries being in love with Aphrodite, this actually caused a lot of problems within the world of the gods for the Greeks. So they weren't able to continue their relationship. And it was something that was unhealthy, and it wasn't a good choice for them. This could also represent you making a choice to be either in a spiritual relationship, or maybe you're in a relationship right now that's just, hot and heavy. You might have a good time in bed and everything's great, and that's similar to what happened with Aries and Aphrodite, but in the end, it might not be the best for you. And this could be something that you're healing from. This could be something that you're healing from. Possibly you may be dealing with a Aquarius or Gemini. Possibly you could be the Aquarius or the Gemini. All right. Now, there's going to be a message that comes in soon that's going to let you know, something's changing. Okay. This could be a text message. This could be an email. This might even not be a message. This also could be you traveling. And while you're on the trip, you meet a new person, and you have to make that choice of who you're going to choose between, the love that spiritually you're connected to, or the love that you're hot and heavy for. And so sometimes that might be, the process that you have to grow from. But this is coming quick, and this is coming soon. All right. Now you have the Ten of Cups. Now, for some of you, the relationship that you're in has healed you, and it's made you make the decision that you're going to take the long trip with this person that makes you happy. Okay. Now, for the Ten of Cups, whether you're non-binary or same-sex relationship, this is about love. This is about happiness. This is about being with the person that makes you happy. This also could represent you being with a group of people that makes you happy, or you just appreciating being around people that make you happy, okay? As you see, there's butterflies floating around, which is about transformation, and you see the rainbow on the top. The rainbow on the top is about chakras being balanced, and also having good luck at the end of the rainbow, okay? Now, from what I see also, you have the Page of Wands, and this is the playfulness. So, for a lot of the worry that you've had and the defeated feeling that you've had to take some time to look inside. Now it's time for you to be playful. Now it's time for you to get that spark back and kind of enjoy life for what it is. A lot of people, they sometimes take life too seriously. And when they take life too seriously, they kind of miss the important things, which is that we're all students of life. That everything that you do, you're supposed to be learning from, you're supposed to be enjoying, and you're supposed to play through life. Okay? It's not always about being serious. All right. Now, this is the Abundance card. This is representative of a King of Pentacles. Okay, so this could possibly be a earth sign for you, and that will be a Taurus, possibly a Capricorn. In some cases, this could also be a Virgo. This also might represent you. Now, from what I'm seeing here, this playfulness energy that's coming to you is going to bring you back to that abundance, okay? Now, you see how this King of Pentacles is sitting in his chair, reclining, his belly is out, he's comfortable. This person has balanced their yin and yang energies, and they've made their own rainbow, which is in the middle, which is representative of the rainbow that's here too. So this person's comfortable with themselves. They have abundance around them. And this abundance could be anything. It could be money. This abundance could be love of friends and family. This can be an abundance of just having what you need. You know, sometimes we, as I mentioned before, sometimes we don't take everything serious in life. You know, with this Page of Wands, which I neglected to mention, Page of Wands also is fire energy. So that could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or also Aries that comes in and changes things. You see we have Aries here. So it's a possibility that, you know, that might be, you know, who you're attached to, or that might even be a time frame that's coming. You know, after the full moon of Virgo, possibly during Aries season, you might have to make that choice of, you know, maybe choosing a new love, or maybe choosing that spiritual love that's going to make you feel a lot more abundant. But it looks like abundance is coming to you. Now, definitely what brings this love shows me here is the Two of Cups. Now, this represents friendliness, right? So just having the Two of Cups here, and then also having the Lovers and the Star. You know, from what I see here, it looks like you're on your way to meeting a union that's going to make you really, really happy. Right? Now, in this time that you've been fixing yourself and you're working on your body, you're working on your mind, you take some internal time to just be by yourself and try to appreciate your own sense of time and your own sense of being. This is when you come into that ripeness. It's the perfect time for you to pick your choice of who you want to be with or how you want things to be. And so with the Nine of Pentacles, or this is the Nine of Rainbows, you know, in some cases you've taken that time, because this is also a 9, just like the Hermit. You've taken that time to be by yourself, and now you've realized what makes you amazing, what makes you special, and what makes you stick out. All right. Now you see one of these plums are falling off of the branch and is ready to pick. Okay, but as you see, there's 3 more here. There's one that's on the edge here, so this is a total of 5. So again, you have the 5, then you have these 5 fruits. So you do have some change coming. Okay, we have the moon here. Again, this is a full moon of Virgo. Pick a card, and so you're gonna see a lot of change that's gonna come for the full moon of Virgo. A lot of this is gonna be attached to your health. It's gonna be also attached to your gaining of prosperity and wealth and hard work. It looks like you have either a new friendship that's going to come in, or possibly a new love that's going to be your twin flame or your soulmate that comes together and makes things work out well for you. Right? Now with your 2 spiritual cards here, we have Star Brothers and we have Portal. Okay? So Star Brothers, this is Horus energy. Protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Okay? So if you look at this card, okay, it has Horus, the picture of Horus here. And so you may have a connection to Egypt, or maybe in a past life you might have had some past memories of being in Egypt in your dreams or an astral plane. But with the Star Brothers here, this is just letting you know that spiritually you're not alone. You have spirit guides, you have people that you can reach out to in an astral plane that'll give you some assistance. You know, you might have been doubting yourself or feeling negative about things, but you're going to benefit in the future. And you just have to continue having that confidence that things are going to work out for you and that you're not alone. So even when you were alone, in the time when you were spending time by yourself, you weren't alone because you had people there for you. And then we have Portal. Okay? The doors are opening. You decide the rewards. Wild card. So, you know, as I mentioned here before, I put this right on top of the abundance card with the King of Pentacles. Okay? So you're stepping through a new portal. This full moon in Virgo is going to be the perfect time for you to manifest your future. And this is going to manifest what you do going forward. You know, as I mentioned, we have the 5s here, which is letting you know that there's going to be a dramatic change of everything that's happened in the past. You're no longer going to have those same feelings or same emotions, the same things. You can see this portal that you're going through. It has the same colors as the rainbow. Okay? And so things are going to be fruitful for you. And this is all based on, you know, the positivity that you have for yourself and what you think is going to happen in your future. You know, a lot of the manifestation that we have is about the energies that we control and that we manifest and send into the universe. All right. So next we have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. So now if you see the colors, okay, this is purple flowers, and this is during the waxing crescent moon. And so with the purple flowers here, what I see is this is maybe a download or maybe time that you've been taking while you've been meditating. And purple is representative of the crown chakra. All right. So possibly if you're into crystals, this green moonstone definitely will help you. But I'm also getting thoughts that you have to get some amethyst, and this might help you kind of release some of the things that's in your dreams. Okay. So your future dreams are present, and it's yin and yang. So in your dreams, you might be seeing things that are telling you things and you're not believing them. So have faith in them. And then in life, you could act out those dreams or whatever you have faith in for yourself. Say you always wanted to have, make a movie or write a play or something. Have faith in your own dreams and trust that your manifestations will come. All right, so we have balance, practicality, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, okay? Now, right now we're in Pisces season, and the full moon is in Virgo, and it's going to take us to Aries season. So from what I take from this, your yin and yang energies have started to balance during the full moon of Pisces, okay? Now, Pisces, right now in the sign of Pisces, Jupiter is in the sign of Pisces, and also Neptune is in the sign of Pisces. Neptune is a more dreamy energy, really psychic energy, and it's kind of makes you just in that dreamy state, what could be, and makes you think of what's going to happen going forward. But this is more in the meditative world. Jupiter is a strong, powerful energy. Jupiter is a huge planet. So Jupiter brings big change. It also brings good luck. It also brings expansiveness. So with the two planets being there, possibly during Pisces season, you started a new spiritual practice, and you have to balance that spirituality with the practicality. What's going on Earth in front of you? Balance out the time that you meditate, and also balance out the time to balance your checkbook. You got to work on the two at the same time and make sure that everything works out well for you. All right. So we have keeping still. All right. This is meditation, self-renewal, composure, detachment, self-acceptance, equanimity, and serenity. All right. So just like I mentioned before, this is about you meditating. So maybe you've been meditating, maybe you've been taking that time to build in your inner Buddha, just so you can kind of learn from all the messages. Sometimes when we have shocks with our body, or sometimes when things go wrong, or even, if you lose all your money and you feel defeated because things are messed up, the outside, you can't make sense of things. So that's why we have the hermit that tells us to look inside so that we can figure out how we can balance the outside. In Taoism, they say that the microcosm mimics the microcosm. The macrocosm mimics the microcosm. So with the small way that you feel, the small way that you think, those magnify into the big things. So as you look more inside of yourself and you start healing your body, you stop feeling defeated, start showing yourself more love, with this Knight of Cups, and start being the seducer in life. Take more advantage of things that's going in the future. Keeping still and looking deeper into yourself, you start to change the microcosm and make the macrocosm what you want it to be. All right? So we have 36. This is darkening of the light. Maintain a low profile. Look inward first. Caution and moderation. Difficulties. Self-protection. Subdue your brilliance. So this goes along with this theme of what we were saying, that you might have had some difficulties with your health, and you might have had to protect yourself by changing, your health habits, or maybe your eating habits, or even your sleeping habits, and your light was being darkened. But 3 + 6 is equal to 9, which is that hermit energy. So you're just taking that time now to restart the cycle, because 9 is the end of a cycle. The 10 is the beginning of a new cycle. So you're taking this time, you're looking within. As you see with the triangle, the square here, you're creating a new structure for your life. All right? We even have the moon here in the corner, which is shining down on her while she's doing her meditative practice, and she has her eyes closed. All right? There's a meditation called Golden Light, where you have your fingers in that direction, and that's how you generate energy. It's a Taoist it's a Taoist meditation that you build energy and you kind of build the energy bubble around yourself. So maybe this is something that you're working on, trying to build your, external bubble so that, you don't feel the negativity from other people. All right. Well, this is what I have for you, my Power Fours. I wish the best for you for the full moon of Virgo and all the manifestations you have. And hope to see you next time for the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Take care, my Power Fours. Peace.